So, all this gray in my beard, all this wisdom, um, makes me not really fear death that much. And there have been a few times in my life where I thought I was going to die, had near-death experiences and things like that, and it's fine. And I was definitely scared. So I'm not saying that I don't fear death in the way that, like, if I was hurtling off a cliff, I wouldn't be scared, because I would be, 100%. But I guess, let me say, the thing I look forward to the most every week is Friday night, when I can get a little stoned, climb into bed, and go to sleep. Like, that's the highlight of my week right there. I love that. Like, Friday nights going to sleep is just like happiness. And I kind of look at death the same way, like, except rather than, the struggle of the week, trying to make it through every day, and then knowing that you have a little rest, instead, it's the struggle of life, struggling year by year, day by day, and event by event, and then sleep. That's why my favorite, I think it was in a, I forget, it was in a book, but the term they used for death was the big sleep. And that is my favorite term for death, is the big sleep. And yeah, it just doesn't seem that bad when you think about it. Like, I mean, obviously, I have a pretty good life. Very happy with my life. Good job, financial stability, good roommate, like, lots to look forward to, but for the most part, every day is a struggle, and I don't mind that. In fact, I embrace that. But it kind of harkens back to my life as a soldier. When you come home at the end of the convoy, you're happy. You made it. You made it through the heat. You made it through, getting shot at. You made it through all the crazy stuff that happens in a war zone, and you weren't one of the houses that you saw blown up along the side of the road. You made it. But, the next day when you wake up, you're going to have to go out there again and try to make it again, and do it over and over and over till an indefinite point in the future. And that's kind of how life is. Like, I'm super happy, but it is a struggle, and nothing is ever easy. Nothing is ever given. It's earned through blood, sweat, and tears. And the end of the week, the end of the day, I'm very happy and very grateful. But you're going to have to wake up and just do it all again forever. And knowing that at some point, there's going to be a big sleep. It's comforting, actually. Yeah. And this is like even not thinking about the possibility of an afterlife. This is just, if I picture myself lying there, I'm like, man, I look peaceful. That looks very restful. As, big sleep should be. So, yeah, I don't look at death as something to run from. I don't look at something to avoid, because it's fucking inevitable. So there's no point in trying to avoid it. Now, till the day it happens, am I going to push myself 100%? Yes. Like, I'm going to max pedal to the metal, do what I can, be as productive as possible until the day and the second that my soul exits the body. Like, and I mean, that's kind of that's fine with, I'm fine with that. Like, that's kind of what I do, and it makes me fulfilled. It keeps me busy, keeps me happy, keeps me productive. Like, I have no problem with pushing myself until the very end. Learning as much as possible, being as fit as possible, as healthy as possible, making as much money as possible, having good friendships and good relationships as much as possible. Whatever I can squeeze into the days, I will do it until the day that I don't have any more days to squeeze anything into. And in that moment, then I'll rest. And it doesn't really seem so bad when you think about it. Like, it's the big sleep.